Putin does occasionally manage to force some Western politicians to cooperate with him. We are living in a financial system in which the US dollar is the main currency of the Western economy. That economy's institutions were the World Bank, a development agency, the International Monetary Fund, in essence a bank for granting loans to countries, and GATT, the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, now known as the WTO, which is intended to fight supporters of economic separatism. The control over the circulation and printing of dollars all over the world was entrusted to the Federal Reserve System. In theory, those arrangements created grounds for problems. Suppose the interests of the global financial system began to run counter to the interests of the US economy and financial system. Economic growth has stopped. It means that it is necessary to decide whether to save the US economy at the expense of the resources of the global financial system or to save the global financial system at the expense of the US. This problem first began to show itself a decade ago, but it entered an acute phase in 2011. Then the global financial elite decided to complete the Bretton Woods reforms and to take the center of issuing global currency, to be created on the basis of the IMF's special drawing rights, out of US jurisdiction. The question of whom to save and at whose expense became a dominant one in global politics. The global elite, which until then was united, saw itself splitting over which of the two scenarios to support. In the mid-2000s, Putin developed strong disagreements with the global financial elite. He sees that in the West there are emerging elites and specific people who are slipping out of the control of global financial circles, and it is to them that he is addressing his proposals. There are people in the West who are clearly listening to those messages, and their number is growing.